Hi, my name is Claudia. I'm a GSoC 2020 student and this is my second evaluation video. My project is called HAPIS and it is an Android application where we have two main parts. A part already explained in the first evaluation video that is more designed for the mobile phones, where we can register two user types, volunteers and donors. The volunteers can manage and create new profiles of homeless, and the donors have the opportunity to see all these profiles and donate things personally or through a volunteer. And in this second video, I will show you the part related with the Liquid Galaxy, and it's more designed for the tablet. This is a tablet version. Here I have the application. Into the main screen, we can already enter into Liquid Galaxy part. As you can see, I made a flight 2. I implemented a flight 2 that goes to the space and shows us the Earth. This way, when we enter in this part, we already know if we are connected to the Liquid Galaxy or not. To implement the flight 2, I send a comment to the Liquid Galaxy, and I change the KMLs.txt file in the /var/www/html and put the IP address of the Liquid Galaxy master and the route of the flight 2. And now I will show you how to connect to the Liquid Galaxy. We have a menu where we enter to settings part, and here we can put the user, that is LG, the password and the IP of the master. The port is always 22. And we are already connected to the Liquid Galaxy, and I have implemented also a part called tools, where we can clean the KMLs, relaunch LG, reboot it or shut it down. And I have implemented about button. This shows us some information about the application in this project. And help button, I didn't implement it yet. So in the main dashboard, we have 4 buttons: cities, statistics, demo and tour. First, we'll go to cities. Here we have all the cities from the database. I created a collection in the database called cities. I use Firebase as database. I have this collection called cities, and here we have all the cities from the application. When the volunteer creates a new homeless profile, then in the database, into this collection, if he uses another city that is not in the list, it will appear here. And from the city we have the altitude, the latitude, longitude, and the name and country. And with the altitude, longitude and latitude, we create a flight to the city when we select the city. We'll go to Barcelona, Spain. As you can see, it realizes the flight to Barcelona. And here we have 3 buttons: homeless, donors and volunteers. In Barcelona we'll see the homeless people. When we press homeless, we can see all the place marks of the homeless people in Barcelona. And these place marks, this is a KML that generates the application with a place mark, the icon, and longitude and latitude. This KML is sent to the /var/www/html, and then we change the KMLs.txt file and we put the root of the KML. I have created, when you press homeless, for example, it creates a KML with the place mark for every homeless in the database, and then we show all of them once. And here in the is a list of all homeless in the Barcelona. We can see them all. If we select one homeless, for example, I don't know, Annabelle, the Liquid Galaxy goes to Annabelle position and it shows us a bubble that is also a KML that we send to the Liquid Galaxy. With basic info, if we press the button, we show the item. It shows the basic info of Annabelle in this case. We can see birthday, location, schedule, and most important need. And we have 3 more buttons. If we press bio, this is the bio button, it shows another extra part that is life history of Annabelle. And transactions, it shows how many personal donations received this user and how many donations received through a volunteer. And then we have the orbit button that makes an orbit around this bubble. This orbit button is implemented with the point information, and we get the heading and have a rotation angle, and we make a cycle that rotates to makes a cycles of fly. The end rotates around the bubble, and we can put it double velocity and 4 times velocity, and we cancel it, it stops. Now we'll show the donors from San Francisco. This way we go to another city. When we fly to another city, that cleans the KMLs, so the new city is clean. We'll show the donors. We have the same process, and in the first, as in the homeless, it shows all the place marks, shows all the data from the database, a place mark for every user, and it's the same process. If we press a user, it shows basic info. In this case, in case of donors and volunteers, we only see it as basic info, the email and the location. And if we press the bio, it shows an extra, as they don't have a life history, it shows an extra information with first name, last name, and phone number. And as transactions, it shows how many personal donations made and how many donations made to a volunteer or this donor. And we have the orbit 2 button here that orbits around the bubble. Now we'll see the volunteers from Jada. It makes the flight to Jada, and we press volunteers. It takes all the volunteers from the database and shows a place mark for each one. And if we select a user, we can see the basic info. In this case is the same info as for volunteer, as for donor, sorry. We show extra info, it shows first name, last name, and phone number. And for transactions, it shows how many homeless profiles created this user. In this case, he created 3 profiles. And we have the orbit button too here. And now I will show you the last part. We go to main dashboard. We have a button to go to the main dashboard directly. And here I implemented statistics button that goes to a point created and shows us the global statistics from the application. Shows total homeless, donors, and volunteers. In this case, we have 421 homeless, 152 donors, and 158 volunteers. And the needs, how many homeless needs food, how many clothes, work, lodging, and hygiene products. And donation, it shows us how many personal donations were done until now and how many donations to a volunteer. These statistics are globally for all the users in the database. And now I only have to implement the demo tour the demo button and the tour button. And I also, in the future, in the next few days, I want to implement when you go to the home list and shows the bubble with information, it should appear his profile photo, but I couldn't make it yet because it seems that I have to use a base 64 format and I don't make it. So this will be it for my third evaluation video, and that's all. Thank you for watching me, and I hope you like my project.